Good morning. It's about 7:05 a.m. on this wet, beautiful Sunday morning. The topic today is something I've sort of been thinking about for the past few days, due in relevance to a viewpoint that I tend to see expressed in the comments section of a lot of auditors' videos. Um, hey, look, I'm here, so come on by. Anyway, there's, there's fresh mud. Anyway, working, having a job, people who are just doing their jobs. I'm always harassing people who are just doing their jobs when I, as a citizen of the United States of America, um, critique my government, which is literally what this country is built upon. This is the citizen who is allowed to critique their government. We call it democracy, uh, uh, you know, things of this nature, as well as people refer to contributing to society. Um, Working versus contributing to society is sort of a lot deeper than meets the eye. You see, today I took the day off. I arranged to have the day off um, because I'm going to go participate from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. in Hoosier River Watch training. This is basically another citizen science thing I'm doing, similar to the Master Watershed Steward, as well as Master Recycler and a few other things I got going on. But anyway, it's about water quality, stream and river monitoring, learning about uh, nature's physical evidence, such as different benthic macroinvertebrates that um, basically are intolerant of pollution, and the more of them that you have, the higher likelihood that you have high quality water, because these insects, you know, these macroinvertebrates cannot tolerate pollution. So if there's a bunch of them, there's basically probably no pollution. Okay, so not to get too much into that, but I do a lot of this stuff. Now, to me, this is contributing to society. I have a larger vision where the city of LaPorte, a place with 18 parks, 7 lakes, um, utilizes its natural resources for things like agritourism, ecotourism, to bring tax dollars to town, things like this, and in a way that is different than some sort of condos coming in, or a factory that's going to hire a bunch of people and not pay them enough money and get a bunch of tax abatements and things of this nature. Uh, I'm very eco-conscious, and I'm taking the time, my time, to participate in classes and get these certifications and things of this nature, um, to sort of sell my big idea. Um, you know, One of the reasons why I took the Master Watershed thing was because stormwater maintenance, stormwater management is one of the big things with watersheds. Um, the city of LaPorte, as opposed to encouraging rooftop gardens, rainwater collection, less impervious surface, things of this nature, they just opted to charge people $5.49 a month to manage rainwater, for their constituents. Um, anyway, so we're going to go off track here. It's really early. I'm sort of a work in progress. Um, you see, I could have said, screw this class and just went to work today. Been there for 10, 12 hours. But that didn't contribute anything to society. I mean, like, at the marina, we like to, fluff it up and say, what we're doing is sort of like a community benefit. I install docks and boat lifts and build boat lifts and do all this kinds of stuff at the marina. So in a way, being Pine Lake is the biggest lake in the port, and sort of a big attraction here, um, keeping the marina, you know, customer friendly and tidy and clean and things of this nature. It's kind of a community benefit. But anyway, it's a job. For all intents and purposes of this conversation, it is working versus what I'm doing today, which is contributing to society. Now, the reason that I'm touching on this is because for whatever reason, there's a viewpoint that someone such as myself, who requests paperwork and videotapes and the general things that make people uncomfortable that auditors do, because typically these people are public servants who are just doing their job, which is the whole reason of why the auditor is there, to engage you while you're doing your job. They're going to go to these people's homes and knock on the door and be like, "Hey, Carol, I got the right to record you in public," because that's not in public. Anyway, for whatever reason, if you critique your government, you are just a worthless bum. You live in mom's basement. I have a basement. It's a Michigan basement. Nobody should live down there. Anyway, live in mom's basement. You collect Social Security. You're a waste on society. Things of this nature. It's basically insinuating that this viewpoint can only come from somebody who has nothing better to do. Pay taxes. You don't pay taxes. You don't pay taxes. Everybody pays taxes. Here's the thing: is even if you have a cash job, which I don't, but even if you have a cash job, you can't spend your money without paying taxes. At least in Indiana, there's a 7% sales tax on just about anything. So let's say I hit every note on your stereotypical belief system in me. I don't pay any taxes. I either get a disability check, which I obviously pull out on the first of the month, the first, fifth, some shit like that. I think it's the first of the month. And then I pull this all out in cash, and then I just spend it on booze and cigarettes and things of this nature. Well, that's all cash. So you're paying 7% sales tax on all of that. So for every $100 you spend, you're contributing $7 in taxes. That's actually a lot of money. 7% is a pretty high rate for somebody. Now, basically, I do all this. I'm still paying taxes. No matter what I did, I would still be paying taxes. Okay, so a lot of these arguments are just fucking circular and stupid, because there's no updated information. Now you see, it's a narrative. The individual who believes all this has to believe. They cannot deal with the fact that their government's fucking up to an extreme that there's this entire movement across the country of people that are critiquing them. It's too massive to deal with in some brains. So what they do is they just make up all this bullshit. And then when they learn otherwise, like there's a guy right now watching named Charlie, it turned from, you don't have a job, you're a lazy bum, blah, blah, blah. Then it turned into, his job was better than my job was, okay, you have a job, but it's a shitty job. My job is better. I sit in an air-conditioned office, blah, 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 blah. Well, that's because you're a fucking marshmallow. But anyway, yes, I'm outside for my job. Yes, I'm on the lake. I don't think it's that shitty. I'm not built like a fat 8th grade girl because I sit in a fucking chair in an air-conditioned office all day. Anyway, on top of the job thing, I do all this other shit. You know what I mean? Fucking, I'm about to go for my birder certification next, and I'm gonna walk people around in parks and stuff, and show them birds. This is a whatever, white-breasted nuthatch. There's a red-winged blackbird. Don't know why it's called a red-winged blackbird, because it's definitively orange stripe on its shoulder, but it's called a red-winged blackbird. Anyway, um, you know, it really intrigues me. It really, really intrigues me that there's such an intense belief that an individual cannot have a job, contribute to society, and be upset with the way their government is handling things. Yes, there are a lot of house friends, Jen. Good morning, everyone. Um, there's a lot of stuff out here. It's 7 a.m. in my yard. Oh my God, I am running so late. I gotta go. There's my ride to Hoosier River Watch. I've been talking way too long. Bye bye, guys.